Hey all, it's John aka Whiskey and Sound, and welcome back to Boilermaker Mondays. So I'm so excited about this particular dram from the Scotch Malt Whisky Society Global Gathering Tasting. As you can see, I've gone into a bit of a lumberjack mode because we're going to be trialing out, or we're going to be tasting, Shiver Me Timbers. So, yeah, pretty excited about it. And I said that I was going to be G'd up to try this thing last week. So I've been hanging all week to try this little number, a 6-year-old aged Islay whiskey, if my memory serves me correctly. It is, cask number 10, 195, which makes it a bourbon. So, all right, on the notes, we have the nose suggested. I really want to stop flicking these cards around. Just excited I am about getting all nervous. I'm just so keen to try this thing. So, it is a... where was I up to? That's right, I was up to reading the notes. I got distracted with reading the cast details. Actually, I read you the cast details and everything. So it's it's an Islay, obviously. It's a refill hogshead, HTMC. You know what? I'm absolutely, I've just gone blank at the moment as to what HTMC means. I'll put it down in the notes as far as what that is. I think it's actually I'm pretty sure it's heavy toast, medium char, and that's what that is. So this should be really, really funky. A 6-year-old. So the date on it's 17th of October 2013, and the ABV is 59.8%. So another cask strength beast. The nose suggested charred pineapple and smoky bacon frazzles, salty pork scratchings, soy glaze, hot smoked game meats, and fresh chopped ginger. Reduction brought toasted bread with smoked paprika, peppered biltong, pencil shavings, hot tires, great, some of that's, anchovy paste, and aniseed balls scattered over a freshly disinfected hospital floor. Yum! The mouth was powerful, lots of smoked vanilla extract, sweetened antiseptic. Never been game enough to try antiseptic, let alone a sweetened version of it. But anyway, we're going to take your word for it. Smoky warts, bacon jam with chili, sugary black coffee, pumpkin seed oil, natural tar extract, an old Hessian in a dunnage warehouse. Great. So it's got all the typical bunner experience that we've all grown to love. So just real dusty, dunnage, funky, dirty, peaty, smoky, just right in your face. Love the stuff, especially the young bunners. They're just a refill hogshead, heavy char or heavy toasted. This is I'm going to expect all the smoke out of this, but there's a lot of complexity just underlaying in all this, and my husky can learn to keep quiet until this is actually done, and then I might let him in. So with water, there was lots of American mustard, yellow American mustard, I should add, spicy pepperoni, flash fried calamari, ash rolled goat cheese, smoked mint, and tari creed nets. Matured for 4 years in a bourbon hogshead before being transferred to a heavy toasted, medium charred hogshead. Okay, so that answers that one. Right, I am so keen to get into it. I'm not going to wait another moment, so I'm going to pour this right now. And going off the notes that I've just read, let's. You know what? Actually, last week's beer would actually work with this too, but I want to try something different with it. So, we could go. So charred pineapples and bacon frazzles and game meats, freshly chopped ginger. Oh, yeah, there we are. There's that old that dusty school desk with pencil shavings and all on it. straight off the nose. My goodness, yeah, that's just nice and dusty and definitely the smoky element to it actually doesn't come out on the nose at all, which I find fascinating. So yeah, just I mean like it is quite earthy, that's for sure. Yeah, it is spicy, definitely spicy. And I see where they get the gaming meat, like the gaming meats from. It's for those, let's say it's like red meat's like a kangaroo kind of thing, or veal, I suppose. Um, maybe possibly that kangaroo kind of like that real bright in your face smell that you get when you crack open the plastic before you put the chops out on the barbecue or anything, or on the hot plate of any sort. Gorgeous nose on it, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to put these notes away because I don't want them to influence what my nose is picking up and what my palate is going to try to dissect out of this. So it's it's quite oily, that's for sure. Definitely quite oily. These things, all these Scotch Malt Whiskey Society releases, they're big whiskies, and I know that just by looking at the glass and just trying to create that ring to see what legs are going to appear, and they take their sweet time coming out. So that just says to me that it's going to coat my palate like it's nothing. So there's going to be a lot to try to break through. That's for sure. Right, enough spruiking about it. I'm gonna sip it and see what I can get out of it. Oh, actually, there's that vanilla on the nose. That's gorgeous. Beautiful. Just a little bit of airtime that I've just had now. It's already changed so much. That's stunning. That is really good. Like the spices are really coming through, and now like there's like that fresh balance of like it's not overly tannic or anything, but you're like that wood influence is definitely there. It's and now the toasty notes are coming through, like the charring notes that you would get, where it's particular kind of ash, like it's actually quite it's actually very dusty on the nose, and it's like you get that dunnage smell as well, which I've grown to love, and I didn't like it at first. I actually did not appreciate it. And I thought, what is it? Give me something cleaner to drink. But over time, and the more I'm getting into indie bottlings and just single cast releases in general, and you'll get like some Ben Nevis, for example, is a perfect example to get like that real dunnage effect on the spirit after it matures for a period of time. Edgedow is also another perfect one as well. So it's just got that. I mean, and Springbank, well, that's just loaded with it. So it's just got that funk that we've all grown to love, and this has that dunnage about it. So yeah, good, just gorgeous stuff on the nose. So let's see what it does on the palate, shall we? All right, it doesn't attack. Oh wow, that is very heavy. Yeah, that's yeah, heavy toast. All right, like that smoky element really comes through. Oh, what a stunning finish. Yeah, very briny, on the finish, and still dusty. And yeah, it's very savory. That's a very savoury whiskey. I actually like it. The spices are still there, that's for sure. Um, and you know what? That's got a lot more of a story to tell. I know it. And time. I'm not even going to add water to it because I think it's almost going to be sacrilege to do so. It doesn't need it. It actually doesn't drink like that's sitting on 60% store. So I'm going to leave that as is. But I am going to pair that back with something. I think I'm going to go for something that's going to complement it. And I reckon I believe, Misty Miyagi Hazy IPA. That's what I'm gonna go with. I reckon, or I honestly feel that a nice fruity IPA is gonna just go well with this. Um, yeah, sure, like a stout or a porter would also complement that too. Don't get me wrong. It generally does with peated whiskies, or and that'll help cut through like the peat levels in it. But um, I reckon this just might add that bit of depth and possibly enhance some of the fruit that we may find in the background, which bourbon hogsheads tend to pull out a fair bit of. So we'll see what we can come up with as far as this hazy IPA. So now please behave. Yep, and you're going. That's good. All right. So Mr. Miyagi, which is made by Deep Creek Brewing Company. They are based in east coast of US. Actually, Eastern philosophy. I really should have done more research on this one prior to this episode, but anyway, we're just gonna roll with the punches. So it's called the Haiku Project. Eastern philosophy meets East Coast USA. So they what do they put down on the notes here? Hazy IPAs, seasonally inspired, seasonally brewed, tropical flavors, mango, passion fruit, citrus hiding in the haze. All right, so that is hopefully what I'm gonna see pulled. We might get those pineapple notes enhanced further, or get some level of citrus coming out of that. That's what I'm hoping this IPA is going to do with it. If my guesswork is spot on, but I could be wrong, and it could go another way, and it still will be a fun journey nonetheless. So let's have a look at it, shall we? Oh, super tropical on the nose. My goodness, that is just all those fruits. Like that's passion fruit, that's pineapple, that's very, very sweet, citrusy, like heaps of pineapple. Yeah, lots of passion fruit too. That's yeah, that smells just like what we were looking for. So let's do a beer wash, and then we'll do a whiskey rinse afterwards, and then we'll see what the next two do switched around. Wow, I need to have another sip of that again. If that's done what I think that's just done, um, then that's pretty yum. That's actually very yum. Uh, yeah, right. There's a cloudiness that was at the bottom of the can, which we really need to get into this. Cool. Okay, I've just discovered that that's not beer. That's actually fruit juice. That's what that is. It's so easy to drink, so sweet, very sweet actually, and it's sitting at before I get a bit too carried away. So that's 6.5%. Cool. That's a pretty solid IPA. Oh, that is so easy to drink. That is summer beer all day, every day. Um, right. Doesn't have a long finish on it, so whilst the iron's hot, actually I'll have one more quick sip and then we're going to do our whiskey rinse. All right, that's fresh all over the palate. Whiskey rinse time. that citrus has come out on the nose. I'm not just saying that because I've just had beer and it's stuck to the mower or anything, but yeah, I can legit smell the citrus coming through. Yeah, that's really coming through on the nose. All right, so that actually done a couple of things there. That cut through a fair bit of the peat, which is what I was hoping it was going to do, and it mellowed out those the like the heavy toasting and the char notes. So it didn't quite pull what I was expecting for it to bring to surface. So I'm thinking it might suit better going a whiskey wash and then a beer rinse afterwards. And then it might just create like a heavy caramelized toasted kind of fruit salad over the barbecue. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen with just a pinch of salt. So reset the palate a bit. We'll grab some water. Scotch Malt Whisky Society. These gathering samples have been phenomenal, and I I look forward to any further. Actually, I've got a tasting pack that's I've got another tasting pack that's actually heading over here too, which I cannot wait to receive that. So I've received a couple of tasting packs from them, and they've just been glorious. So, but yeah, I'll let you know about the next one. Who knows? There might be another eventual little comparison gig again in the future. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to do my whiskey wash and get stuck into the beer rinse and see if that does what I originally wanted to do. And yeah, see if that works. Oh, this nose is stunning. I love it. Just love it. It's an absolute ripper. I've got such a fascination with younger spirited or like younger matured whiskies because especially from independent bottlings, the bottles that I've got there, all of them, like I don't think I've got one there that's over 10 years, and they're all absolute cracking whiskies from Scotch Malt Whisky Society, and that's ranging from Highlands to Islay. I'm pretty sure I've got one of these guys in a ex-Muscatel cask, 8-year-old. So that's, yeah, unbelievable stuff. Yeah. Anyway, enough rambling on. I'm going to get into the whiskey wash and beer rinse. Bloody hell, this whiskey is yum. Oh, so yum. To be enjoyed with or without beer. Seriously, it is. I'm just going to sit on that palate for a bit. Oh, I'm going to sit on that finish. That is just stunning. All right. Exactly what I thought it was going to do. Toasted fruit salad. Awesome. That was just, yeah, that was the mangoes, passion fruit, pineapple, anything just tropical and just toast it on the barbecue, done. Just, yeah, that's, oh, syrupy, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. Yeah, what a finish. That is good. I nailed that pairing. That's yeah. I'm definitely putting my name to that one. So tropical fruit-based hazy IPA. So Mr. Miyagi and Shiver Me Timbers. That is that's one of my favorite this year. Seriously, that is fun. And that is I should have had that in summer. Obviously, we're in autumn now, so for those Australians that want to call it a late summer, it is what it is. But like it, summer on the books has come and gone already. So yeah, I was meant to drink this in the summer. It is just that tropical, and yeah, that's. Oh, I'm going to be so sorry to see this Boilermaker disappear tonight. I really am. I need to stretch this out somehow. So whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to thank you all for joining me again for another episode of Boilermaker Mondays. This has really been fun for me. Like I'm so glad to get back into these episodes again. I didn't realize how much I missed doing these episodes, and I've been still having Boilermaker pairings, and the odd photos have been appearing on the social media, but I will upload a lot more of the pairings that I've done in the past actually to my Instagram. So then that way you get an idea as to what my journey was with Boilermakers prior to me starting these episodes. So I will put those up. This week I'll organise for that. Now that leaves us with two more. So next week we're either going to be going down the path of a 16 or a 24. We'll work that one out on the night, I think. So, but either way, they're all going to be very good because these last three have really set the tone with the rest of this gathering pack. So let's wait till then, till we find out how the next dram is going to go with the next pairing or with the next beer. Until then, thank you so much, and like, share, subscribe, support, and keep all the feedback coming. Any questions, fire them through. If you've got any ideas as to what beers you want paired back or what whiskies you want to pair with something, keep them coming, please. And they will be featured as another episode after I've finished doing the shootout here with the SMWS Gathering Pack. And on that note, I will bid you all a lovely evening and an awesome week. Until I see you again next week. Catches.